Free, that spells free. I'm not paying for textbooks, baby. I don't even know if that rhymes. Hey everyone, it's your girl Jazmin, aka the Nurse RX. This is where you can get your prescription for all things nursing related. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not new, how you doing? Thanks for checking back in with your girl. Today's video is going to be all about how to get your nursing textbooks for free. That's right, free. I don't know about your nursing program or the courses that you're taking, but me, when I saw that bill on how much my textbooks would cost, the amount on that bill, okay, was about $700. And the funny part about it is that it didn't even include all of the textbooks that I needed for the program, but it was sold by the bookstore as a nursing textbook bundle. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not paying for that. I'm gonna find different ways where I can pay nothing or close to nothing for these textbooks, and that's exactly what I did. So I'm gonna be sharing with you guys today how you can get your textbooks for free or very, 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 very close to free. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it's helpful. Please share comments below of other methods you guys have found to get free textbooks or methods that have worked for you, so that way other people can look at the comments and get more ideas. Let's get right into the video. Whichever way, I'm gonna swipe this way. Okay, so if you see me looking down, I have my notes here on how I got my free textbook. Starting out with numero uno. So the first thing that you should always do, and a lot of you guys may know this, it's kind of a given, talk to your professors and ask them if the previous edition of the textbook can be used. Most of your professors will say yes, and this translates to saving a lot of money. Now, the few problems that you can have with having a textbook that is the previous edition, if your professor gives you guys readings based on page numbers, your page numbers will likely not match to the page numbers that the instructor is using just because they have a different edition. However, you can bypass this. If you have the physical copy, you can search up the terms or the diagnosis and try to find the page numbers that way, or you can ask them for the chapter and correlate that chapter to your edition. For me, when I had my physical copies and they weren't the right edition, I just used the chapter and I correlated it with the PowerPoints that I was given, and I just found the different sections and supplemented my PowerPoints that way. What you'll find a lot with previous editions of textbooks is that they're just missing like a graph or just something very, very little. The information is usually the same. And if you have a PDF version of the previous edition, you can always Control F or Command F those sections, or those words, those terms, to find those sections. But I do want to tell you guys that that could be a potential issue that you run into. However, it's really like small. Is worth getting the previous edition if it's going to be a lot cheaper, because you're not going to really miss out on much information. So numero dos. So the second way that you guys can get your textbooks for free or close to free is go on Facebook. Yes, Facebook. Go on your Facebook groups and try to find a Facebook group for your nursing program or for your school. There's a lot of Facebook groups that students create where people in a nursing program or school can swap or exchange or sell their previous books or supplies. And I never knew about this. When I got into my nursing program, I found this Facebook group. And this Facebook group was really, really helpful. They sold a lot of students who were graduating were selling their books from previous semesters, and they were selling their uniforms and stuff like that for a lot cheaper than what it would cost to order it brand new. So I actually used this to my advantage. I bought 2 textbooks for, I think it was $30, and their normal selling price for each textbook, their normal selling price was over $100. So I got 2 textbooks for $30. They looked brand new, like literally brand new. And I got it for like 30 bucks. So check your Facebook groups, see if there's one for your program. Students usually create them, and if there's not one for your program, maybe you should create one, because I'm sure there's a lot of previous students or people who have already taken the different classes every semester who want to get rid of their books, don't need it anymore, and they need to make a little bit of money. So, perfect way to get your textbooks for close to free. I know it's $30, but that's better than spending $100 on your textbooks. Número tres. So the third way that I have for you guys to spend close to nothing on your book, and actually this method is free, check if your library offers reserve. They may call it something different at your school's library, but basically your library should have all the textbooks that are in the bookstore. Your library may have an option for you where you can check out whatever textbook you need for a limited amount of time. So for my school, I can check out any of the nursing textbooks because the library has them on reserve for about 2 hours, I think. It has to be under 2 hours. I can take it wherever I want as long as I return it within 2 hours. So I utilize this a lot. Because I live so close to my school, I would just go to the school and I would check out the textbook and then read whatever I had to read and just returned it. And that has saved me a lot of money. Particularly the one book that I do this on is about $150, and I'm not spending that. So I just go to the library, and anyway, the library environment is more focused. I spend less time on my phone and I just go through the readings and just return the book. It actually helps with my time management because I'm in a setting where I have to finish in 2 hours, and I'm sure a lot of people don't really check out the textbooks where I go to school, especially the nursing textbooks. So I'm sure if I needed longer than 2 hours, I can just check it out over again. So check if your library has this function. You can just go to your library desk, your reception desk, and ask them if they have any sort of program or anything where you can check out a textbook that is required by a course for a small amount of time instead of buying it. So, perfect way to save money and spend $0 on your books. Número cuatro. Another thing that you could do for your textbooks to get them for free or see if there's any other resources available to you is email your library manager. So, going back to the whole reserve thing, I was telling you guys I used this specific textbook on reserve instead of buying it. And when this whole pandemic happened, obviously schools have shut down, libraries have shut down, so I no longer have access to the reserve. So after emailing my dean and emailing a bunch of people, I finally got hold of the library manager, which is probably someone I should have emailed in the beginning about it. And basically there was a new resource that was given to the students where we can get access to this bookshelf kind of thing, and we can get any of the textbooks PDF versions online for free. Now, if I would have never sent that email, I would have had to spend the $150 or however many dollars on that textbook. So email your library manager, ask them if there's any other resources where you can get textbooks online for free. And you never know. The librarians, they're really helpful and they know a lot of resources, especially when it comes to books. So talk it up with them and ask them, if there's any resources out there that can help you get your textbooks for free. Tip numero cinco. So this tip, you do have to spend a little bit of money. So instead of buying the book, obviously you can rent them. So just check about renting them with different websites. I think there's a website called TextSurf where you can compare. I think that's the website where you can compare rental prices for a book across many different websites. I use these websites personally. I just heard of them as being options to get your textbooks for free. Again, I don't want to spend money on textbooks, so I found other ways. But if none of these ways are working for you so far, renting is definitely an option. I know Amazon, you can rent off there. So just make sure you price compare so you can get the cheapest price. So tip numero seis. So this tip is a way you can save a lot of money as well. I'm talking about buying $100 worth of textbooks for literally less than $5. Okay, so always, if you don't mind, that is, if you don't mind having a textbook that is a PDF online version, always check eBay, because there's someone out there selling the PDF version of a textbook. There is. So, and I've seen textbooks for my nursing programs that are hundreds of dollars, not hundreds of dollars, but like over $100 for like $2.50 on eBay. So, buy it off eBay. There's PDF files on there, and you can get your textbooks for like $3, no lie. So, tip numero 7, and this is my last tip for you guys. This tip is kind of vague. It's something that you guys have to explore on your own, but trust me, I've seen it with my own eyes. It works, and you can get a lot of textbooks, even your current edition of textbooks, for free. Absolutely free. So, basically, there's websites out there that have like a whole database of online books and textbooks. Now, whether or not you want to utilize these websites is up to you. I would not be saying any website names or putting it in the description because I'm not completely sure if it's allowed in America, but I just know from word of mouth that it works. So my tip for you guys is to search on Reddit websites to get your textbook for free. There's a website, it kind of sounds like Bibwin. It sounds like Bibwin. If you guys can find that website on Reddit, do a little bit of research on it. See if you can find your textbooks on there. You probably will. Whether or not you download it is up to you. I know from word of mouth though that it works and it doesn't give your computer any type of viruses or anything like that. Do your own research. See if you want to utilize that tool. It is a tool that's out there for you to easily find and use. So, and you can get your textbooks, and all the textbooks on those type of databases are free. So, yeah. Okay, so there goes 7 different ways to get your textbooks for free. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys give some of these a try. Let me know if they worked for you, and leave a comment below on any other ways that you guys have found in your college, nursing, student careers on how to get your textbooks for free, because I would like to know, and I'm sure a lot of other people would like to know different ways besides this one. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like the video so more people can see it. Subscribe so you never miss out on content. And like I said, comment. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.